I believe that a lot of people lack empathy. Having empathy changes your outlook on any and everything. Empathy shows up in any and everything that we do, because if you don't have empathy, there's no way you can work in the community.
Thinking about the stigma that surrounds Black and brown communities for people who have mental health disorders or disabilities. And I really wanted to create something that addressed the stigma, but also provided resources. Black and brown communities were really underserved when it came to mental health resource connection and the ability to actually get help. And so I wrote a business plan. It ended up being Network Connect's core, but I met the co-founder, Erin Hutt, when I moved back home. She actually approached me to help with a nonprofit, and at first I was like, absolutely not. I did not want to get into the Delaware nonprofit landscape again, but she was persuasive, and we took each other's vision. She had run a nonprofit before, I had run a LLC, and we merged our visions to create what is now Network Connect.
Here at Network Connect, we come from this. We are a part of this every day.
You bring me up and take me to a high place, a feeling of peace, a moment of quiet. You better try it.
How you been? Take a walk.
Come on, walk there.
What happened? I don't know. It was, I didn't
I believe Network Connect is a safe place, especially when it comes to these teens. It's just safe. Just nothing else about it. Like, they trust us, and we are so relatable. We can eye to eye with them, and they know that it's real. About the birthday, right? I forgot you got the like me. We're going to tell them about themselves, but we're going to also ensure that they are okay and let them know that they can come back. I think that being safe is the headline of it all. I think that once someone is safe, they'll feel impelled to let it all out. But I also believe that you can read people. You can read the room. I would speak for myself. If I'm somewhere and I see something is wrong, I know the signs a little bit. The continuous to come around, the shyness. Me, I'm pulling it out. So I definitely think that overall you have to feel safe and seen.
Where you working at? Arby's. So that means I should have a job placement form from you.
With the programs that we have, we definitely focus a lot on mental health and maintaining your mental health and managing, your reactions and things like that. And we try to teach the youth how to do those things and how to recognize things like your triggers and stuff like that. So I would say it comes close to therapy.
Matter of fact, pull up to that pull up to the bump, baby. Pull up to that computer right there.
Are you doing the old FCC bootcamp?
Yep.
It's important for them to know how to master their emotions to survive in life. So when something comes up, when you come up against an issue in life, it can either be life-changing or detrimental to you. So depending on if you know what you're feeling, it'll determine how you handle that situation, in my opinion. So if I don't know anything about my emotions and something happens that's actually a trigger to me, I don't know that it's going to make me upset. So I'm just going to react instantly and let whatever take me to whatever end, which could sometimes lead to you being in trouble, you being arrested, or things like that. And then if I know my emotions, right, and I know how to deal with my emotions, and I know what I need to do in order to take myself from anger to calm, I'm good in these ways, you know? So it's really building your confidence to remind yourself, like, no matter what, you're gonna be okay.
Such as one of our students applied to this job, we're just trying to follow up and see what's going on in the application process. So when y'all do that, just let us know. We're gonna be on it with y'all. So it's not gonna be just y'all. If you call them, we call them, we're gonna get on somebody's nerves. Somebody gonna hire somebody.
My name Aaron, and I think I'll choose like speed, like so I can like just be fast. I'll just be old.
Okay. And I think I'll do invisibility. Invisibility too? Oh, you and Miss Lonnie? I always used to want to read minds until I don't think I want to read minds. I would do flying. I would want to fly, not teleport, but I actually want to be in the sky with the birds flying.
The goal is to put everybody on the same page. So if you're doing better than the next person, if you can help and he can help and she can help to all put them in the right spot, why not? Like, even if it might take something from you to put them in the same position as you, why not? The goal is for everybody to be on the same level. You know what I mean? Like, even though some people might do a little more to get a little more, but as long as everybody on the same level playing field, that's the goal. It's like, we don't really look at stuff until it's us. If I ain't going through it, I ain't worrying about it. Not saying me per se, but you know what I'm saying? Until you see somebody that's going through it. Like, if it don't hit home to you, sometimes you be blind about what's really going on out in the world. Because it's not happening to you, it's not in your household, so it's like, man, my household cool, I ain't worried about that. I think as long as we got that attitude, we'll never flip the board over.
Sometimes a person needs somebody who is going to tell them what they don't want to hear at times. You can kind of fill out their relationship with the community member, but sometimes it's going to be a point where it's like the path is going the same way, but they may need someone to tell them, maybe you shouldn't do it like this, maybe you should do it like this, or sometimes they might want to overstep boundaries, or sometimes they just need to hear something else. They just need a different way to do it, and you have to be assertive about telling them to do that. And then maybe tell them a couple of times, because some people don't get it the first time. Once they feel that you really care about them and that, hey, maybe they're not telling me this for no reason. Maybe they'll try it a different way. And then when they see that it worked, they'll start to trust you more.
It's too little too quickly. Why? Just let me get there for it and then trick me. All right, hold on, don't worry.
I stopped being around my family, trying to hide my addiction, hide my alcoholism. I wasn't me anymore. I was my addiction. I just came home from work one day and just decided to do it. I knew the outcomes of it, I knew the consequences behind it, and I still made a choice, and I had it under control for a while until it became bigger than me. When I started calling out of work, when I started missing appointments, when my bank account started going low, when nothing mattered but finding a high or finding a drink. With the food, the clothing, the counseling, just the feeling of being welcomed in a place and not being looked at as a disgrace, and you're actually being considered a person.
We have a recovery cafe, and I just felt like they just needed love first. They had to get re-entry of love again, because it was just like, what, I don't care. So seeing somebody start to take showers and start to brush their teeth, I mean, these are things that we are actually dealing with. I had a guy that just didn't brush his teeth, and it wasn't important. And we had conversations about it, because I'm like, dude, you're a handsome looking guy. Like, come on, what's going on? And just the depression that he was dealing with, he just didn't care. What we do is support. It's just a strong support system, and people aren't used to that. Even myself, having my job as my support system, I am not used to that, honestly. This is not the ordinary surrounding. It's really people that actually care about your well-being, and you don't get that often. And I believe that that's what separates us.
You gotta just reapply. Wait, Marie, I did that, now I gotta try to go through the opposite of what I did, right? So don't allow your past to hold your hostage. You gotta keep on going.
The reason why I want to do it for 2 reasons. One, I lived a life, and I want people who just growing up or just coming up in life to don't walk that road what I walk, because it's a very dangerous road. But not right now. I'm addicted to alcohol and smoking. I'm being honest.
And I love the honesty. That's taking accountability. And guess what? When you're ready to stop, he's still gonna be there. He's here with you now. He's gonna be with you then. Guess what? When you're ready to get some support, we here too.
Thank you.
Okay? We here too. When you're ready.
Seeing the success and the happiness some people display when they're being helped, and they've been trying so long, and here we come. We're like angels to people. Like, we are like angels. It's like just seeing the love that they've been looking for, and we're giving it to them, and we're helping them get these things done.
And they're always here to help you in anything that you need. We are absolutely thrilled about our relationship and partnership that we have with Network Connect. All the services, everything that is being offered to the community as resources from Network Connect throughout the state. It's just a wonderful partnership. We appreciate what they're doing for the community, and we genuinely appreciate all the extra support that we're able to offer our members because of Network Connect. You have a great team, and we're happy to be part of it.
It's been really great having CWAs here in our facilities. It has helped me out a great deal. I'm not here, I'm here maybe once or twice a week. We're coming in and out. They are here, they are handling the office well, and they're also serving the community well, which is exactly what I want. Exactly. Having the CWAs here, they have made sure to not neglect our senior community. So they're in their buildings, they're meeting with them, they're making sure that they get the services that they need, providing chair exercise, they're doing social work services. So it's definitely making sure that our seniors are served properly.
With Network Connect, what I love is we can be ourselves. We can be in jeans and a t-shirt. So when I go out to meet my community members, I'm not dressed up. I always greet them with a smile. How you doing? How are you feeling? Sit down and talk to them. Have a meal with them. Sometimes I like to bring bag lunches with me when I'm out in the community to feed people. Sit down, have a lunch with them, talk to them. Sometimes just a small conversation will just heal people's day. Some nonprofits, it's all about, let me get my numbers. Let me just drop this off and not to get to know the person. We learn from each other.
Sometimes we get into rooms where they're writing laws and they're thinking about different systems or implementation strategies, and they're not connected to it, and so they don't know sometimes the best way to disseminate or the best way to implement. So bringing the people with us that actually do the work is so important.
We're voting on this stuff now to know that they've got the support of City Council to do some of these things that will impact city residents. So just want to say thank you for putting these on.
Again, thank you for having us today. I'm going to just get right into it. So you're flying through, so I'm going to follow that lead. As a model at Network Connect, we are the Network Connected Communities. Network Connect is a nonprofit that takes community connection, resource building, and information awareness approach to youth and family services with community at its center. What makes Network Connect unique is the people behind the organization. Lots of them are here tonight. Network Connect's leadership and staff look like the community they serve. They have social capital and train to provide 21st century case management while also having the necessary experiences with vulnerable populations to contribute to the organization's success. It's something that was at first foreign, but now I see people really relying on our credible messengers, our street team staff, our community well-being ambassadors, even welcoming our future culture creators, our young people, to come and actually speak and share about what their everyday life is.
My name is Letitia. I am with Network Connect, and my gas tank is on 100 today.
When you are in a room with someone and you're watching them actively live out their bias, their stigma, their racism, their microaggressions, and you don't call it out with love in that moment. With love. With love is the key word.
I be like, do you? Like, I face a lot of stigma. Like, I might be giving a resource and they might be talking about something I did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Or when I get in trouble, they automatically like, yeah, them did that shit.
As leaders in Delaware, you get pulled into these rooms and people see you in certain ways and they think of you as celebrities sometimes. And I'm constantly removing myself from them spaces so that I can make sure I stay true to the community that raised me. But I also challenge my team to do the same. Like, we are different for a reason. And a lot of times when funders or different opportunities come about and they want us to conform, I have a hard no, and I'm very loving with saying why we do it that way. But I think when you know your values, you know your mission, and you live by them, it's easy to stay the course. You don't get swayed into the typical landscape because it doesn't fit our mission and vision.
Everything's a work in progress. Like, some days I do good and I stick to the programming, and some days, you know, like, if I'm being completely honest, like, some days I don't grasp the day as I should, and I don't put my schedule in place, you feel me, and I don't put my time in structure, so my day does go unpredicted, you know. And those days are stressful, but the days that I do use the things that I've learned from Network Connect and stuff like that, I feel like my day goes by easier. I'm not as stressed out as much, you know. And even with being with Network Connect, like, that's helped me, you know, be a little bit closer to my family. Like, now that I have my schedule planned out, my day's a little bit more structured, you know, I can reach out to my family, you know, my brothers and my mom, like, hey, how are you today? Like, how'd your day go? Little stuff like that, like, just to plant the seed to start more conversation, you know.
Number one, they greet you with love. They show you respect. You know what I mean? If you got a problem, it's between you and them. It doesn't leave the room where y'all talking at. I don't care what it is. It's trust and respect, and they show you all that. What you need, if they can do it, they got you. They'll feed you, clothe you. If you need shelter, they'll help you. You need your birth certificate, ID, they help you get all that. Bus tickets. If you need a job, they got all types of, you know, resource for you to get a job. If you need food, they give you food to take home. If you need a snack or you need something to eat right now, it's there. Trust is a big factor with me. If I can't trust you, I can't deal with you. You got one time to stab me in the back and well, you're cool. I respect you, but I would never work with you or do anything for you.
And I've seen it, because I've been, you know, in these neighborhoods, like, someone may come through that no one knows, and they may be doing the same thing that we're doing, but they might not get a reception. because nobody, that trust, that disconnect. A person like me come through, oh, what you got going on? It's engagement, you know what I'm saying? Because of the trust that I have with these people. I know a lot of it comes from disappointment from dealing with different agencies in their life, in their past or whatever. Just having that slight question, question like, what are your intentions? Like if I have to ask that, that alone is a process before we even get to the root of what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of like slows it up.
When you get into rooms of people that are doing work, they don't often look like us. And so establishing an agency that was kind of for us, by us, focused on our issues is really the passion that bleeds through each program that we have here at Network Connect. It's priceless, the way we engage people, and I think it's because we hire from the community, we train them intensely, and then they go back to the communities that they love and come from, and they serve with passion.
Mental Health Awareness Month. Mental health toolkits are providing help to those in need. Network Connect in Wilmington is distributing the kits to teenagers in Wilmington. This is being done through the nonprofit's Community Wellbeing Ambassador Program.